Fuck it. Q&A time.
Q&A. We've assembled, I don't even know how many questions. We'll go through some. We'll base it off of time. If we have time, we'll keep rolling. If not, we'll cut it off. I don't know.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll read the first one because I haven't even read it.
Okay.
I already know this answer for you.
Yeah, for me,
what is
for
your
sure.
Yeah? What is your dream car?
G-Wagon. Fuck yeah, G-Wagon. Those things are so sexy.
Yeah, G-Wagons are very nice. How do you not like a G-Wagon?
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at them, what kind of gas mileage do those things get? Like 12 miles a gallon?
2.
Maybe 3. 2, maybe 3. No, it's got to be bad. But yeah, G-Wagons are very nice looking.
Yeah, but at that point, I'm not going to give a fuck what the gas mileage is. I'm going to be like pumping gas into that thing like it's my job.
Yeah, I get you. If you own a G-Wagon, you don't.
Right, exactly. So what's your dream car?
That's a great question. I don't know. Recently, I've been kind of on a Tesla kick. I think owning a Transformer would be badass. Can I own a Transformer? Can I be rich enough to where they build me a Transformer? You know, and I mean, I feel like we're not far out on technology wise.
If you have enough money,
I feel
it could happen.
Yeah. No, I think right now, I mean, G-Wagons are obviously nice. You could say Lamborghini. There's all kinds of crazy cars. I like a Tesla. I like that. I like the future. I like the big screen. I don't know. I just think it's like a cool, I think that's like where our environment's kind of going. I think they're going to be promoting more and more of those.
Mm.
I know Howie Gross has a fist right now because he's thinking about his big, truck, but I don't know. I think a Tesla would be pretty cool.
Do you want the Tesla that the doors like open upward? I don't know all the models, but like the nicest.
Yeah, neither. I'm not good with the models. Yeah. How do you not? I think that's a feature I would like on like a dream car. Like I feel like the door, if it's a car and it's a low setter, right, the door's got to open up. I feel like that's just like a flex feature.
Yeah. I feel like it's so sick because like no matter how close the car is next to you, they open directly upward if they have to. Like that is so sick.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get you. I like that. I like it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool. Let's go on to the next one. Number 2, do you believe in karma?
Absolutely. 100%. I'm a big believer in karma. I try not to I'm one of those guys that feels like, all right, so say if I'm trying to think of a good example, like someone hands me the wrong amount of cash or something, like I'm a firm believer, like something bad's going to happen to me on my walk home if I don't hand them back. So, it's I don't know.
So do you believe it's so I used to think about this probably like 5 or 6 years ago. My thoughts have changed now, but do you believe it's like 1 for 1? Like if one good thing happens to you, one bad thing has to happen to you? Or can you have like 3 good things happen to you and then 1 bad thing happen? You know what I mean? Is it a direct exchange? Do you think it all evens out?
I don't believe in bad karma, I guess is a good way to put it. So if something really good happens your way, I don't think something bad just needs to happen just to even the balances. I don't believe in that.
Okay.
If that's sense. What you're asking. Yeah, I'm more of a person that if you do something wrong is going to happen to you. I believe in that kind of karma. Not like just because you hit the lottery. Now you're going to get into a car accident because you got lucky. I don't believe in that. Right. But I don't know. I think karma, I think it is a real thing. I don't know why, but I just feel like, people I don't know. I personally just believe in karma, I think. How about you?
Yeah. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. And even if it's the smallest thing in the world, I know that some people just can't fathom why bad things happen. And most people I can't fathom it. But at the same time, I feel like it had to happen for some reason.
For sure.
So I guess I do, but at the same time, I don't, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I heard an awesome Matthew McConaughey speech kind of motivation talk thing on this, and he was talking about you just can't act like the world's against you. The world's just not against you. It might feel like the world is against you at times, but the world is just not against you. It's gonna eventually you're gonna find your way. I always let that sit in my head because I feel that's fair. I don't think bad, maybe some bad things I do. Like I said, if I were to be handed the wrong amount of cash or something and I left, I don't know. There's also some stuff I feel isn't ethically wrong. I don't know.
Right.
But I said, I just.
And how do you justify what's bad and not? What if you look at something that could be bad to one person and it's oh, well, this is leading me to this. So it's kind of a good thing. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah. It's all personal judgment.
Yeah.
But that's kind of defines what your character is, I think. A lot of the time. So
I would agree. Yeah. Definitely. I would agree.
All right. Number 3, we have, what is your favorite meal to cook as of late? Have you been doing a lot of cooking?
Not a ton of
cooking.
You've
been at home, Yeah, I figured you're not like living by yourself. Mom's making a couple meals. You're going out a little bit. Girlfriend's around.
Definitely. I don't do a whole lot of cooking, but when I do, it's chicken and rice. Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I get you. My favorite meal as of late, if I'm being honest, it's just I'll make some chicken and white rice. Okay.
Yep.
But this is a little trick. You ready for this? So what you gotta do is you gotta get a tortilla, right?
Yeah.
You gotta warm it up in like a toaster oven or like even on the pan on the stove. Like you just set it on there a couple seconds each side. It gets warm like they do at Chipotle when they press it. Make a little burrito, right? I put white rice. I'll throw some chicken in there. And then I'll throw some cheese on there. And then I'll throw, I buy like a jar of salsa from like Aldi or something, just some typical tomato, like chip salsa. Throw a little bit of that on there. You fold it up. And the trick here is you got to grill press the burrito. So when it's folded up, you press it. So like you put it on I put it on the stove, let it get a little crispy on that side. You flip it over, it gets a little crispy. The burrito comes out fantastic. That has been my meal as of late. I'm going to be honest. It's been my go-to cook meal.
Wow. What would you not do for $1 million?
What would I not do for $1 million? Ooh, this is an interesting one.
Yeah, there's a lot I would do for $1 million.
Yeah, exactly. But what wouldn't I do for $1 million? What would I not do? I wouldn't kill someone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't kill someone for $1 million. That's my answer. I'm gonna lock in. I wouldn't kill someone.
I wouldn't trade my friends or family for $1 million.
Okay, that's a good one. That's fair. That's a tough question though. Like you had to think of like how to answer that because like you say, you'd eat. I don't know. There's a lot of dirty, gross things I'd do. Like I'd eat dog shit probably for $1 million. I mean, I think everyone would probably like, you know what I mean? If I could stomach, like I don't know what the rules are, but
for sure. No,
you got $1 million out there.
Yeah. If you got $1 million in cash and you toss it in front of me, I'm doing a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't agree more. All right. Next question. We got favorite junk food. Your favorite go-to junk food.
This isn't like extreme junk food, but I have been loving Goldfish, the extreme cheddar ones lately. Like loving them. Can't get enough.
Those are good. What's your favorite like junk? Like when I think
junk like
food,
cheesecake.
I'm thinking like
cheesecake.
That's fair. Yeah. That's like I'm thinking. See, when I think junk food is like what's something you would open the pantry when you were little, like those, like Pop-Tarts, that kind of stuff. I personally like love double stuffed Oreos. I I can't oh man, you put them in the freezer. Matt Kervanik's parents got me on that, dude. They're so good. Double stuffed Oreos in the freezer. That's going to be my answer here. My favorite junk food. I haven't even had them lately, but they're so good.
Solid.
There's like other things. I think there's other sweets I like more than doubles, but like junk food, I'm thinking like something like cheap from the grocery store. That's like, you buy in a box. That's my thought there.
I agree.
What was your favorite thing for lunch? Like some people had like the fudge cakes. Remember the Star Crunch? Those like chewy.
Yeah.
All those like ho-hos.
I was a big Cosmic Brownie guy.
Cosmic Brownies. That's another good one. I never liked the Cosmic Brownies. It had a weird taste to me. It like made me I don't know. It gave me like the chills or something.
Yeah. It's definitely not a standard brownie. But it gets
it was too much fake for me in those. But yeah, that's a good one. Oh, all right. Give us the next one.
All right. If you died today, what would be your greatest achievement?
Damn, that's a good question.
That's a really good question.
That's a really good question. My greatest achievement. You know what? This one's bold. Oh man, this is tough. I would say I don't even know if I don't have too many big achievements, like obviously starting a podcast. Like I haven't had, you know what I mean? I haven't accomplished as much as I planned to in life. I'd say the biggest thing so far, like if, someone was looking at the person I was, I'd say my biggest accomplishment was I never once listened to kind of anybody. Like, not that that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying like, there's a lot of people like, you know how it is in life. Like we started a podcast, we took a lot of heat. It was, this won't last, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know. Sure. Like in my eyes, like I don't listen to that kind of stuff. I have always been my own person. I've made my own decisions. Like, obviously I value the opinions of like my parents and stuff, but like at the end of the day, it's my life. It's my decision. I feel like I've kind of like, that's how my parents raised me. They grew me up fast to be able to make my own decisions. So
right.
I would say that's probably my biggest, like if someone looked at me, they could say I never really like tried to please anyone. It was always just kind of like, you know what I mean? I did what I felt was truly the best possible option.
For sure.
How about you?
Totally agree. I mean, skydiving, bungee jumping, it's cool and all, but like running the marathon. I don't think anything.
See, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah, I don't know if anything will top that. Honestly, like there's not many things in life that are as hard as that.
Yeah, that's a great achievement. Like that's something I cannot say that I've ever achieved. Like, I don't know. That's a tough one.
I'm glad I did it when I did, because I'll go to the grave. If you ask me to run one with you, I'm not doing it. I'll be there and cheer you on, but I'm not running it again. No way.
For sure. Yeah, no, I get you. I like that. That was a really good question. I feel like people are going to challenge themselves with that one. Like pause this if you're listening to this and ask yourself, what you died today? What's your greatest achievement?
Yeah.
And it'll do one of two things. You can either recollect on a memory that you're very proud of, or you're going to be like, damn, what do I need to do to like, get closer to that, next step for myself? I really like that question. That's a freaking awesome one.
That's a good one. Cause like, honestly, if I haven't done those 3 things, I don't know what I would have been like. Yeah, that's an awesome achievement. Like I feel like I'm so standard and I hate that, but
for sure.
Yeah,
no, for sure. That's a great question. Definitely. All right. Next one we got is, what is your favorite thing to do outside of the podcast right now? Right now, that's a good specification, because I feel like it's not like golf season. I can't really say golf because it's not really warm. I haven't been doing much golfing.
So I haven't talked about it at all on the podcast yet, but I actually just started up my first real estate business, and that's pretty much full swing for me right now. So I catch myself doing that way more than school. It's not a good thing, but it's the reality, because I absolutely love doing it. Like I am doing 4 or 5 hours a day. No doubt. Like I love every bit of it. So much fun.
Yeah, it's sweet. I mean, I don't have anything. I don't even know what I do. I've been so much schoolwork right now.
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's a good answer. I would say right now, my favorite thing outside of school is I obviously love watching the Browns on Sundays. That's my favorite thing to do. I love sneakers right now. I've been really getting into sneakers, like trying to get in drops, with having the sneakers pass in Columbus. It's pretty sweet. That kind of stuff. I don't know. And I've been also really kind of learning. I can't say I've been investing crazy money in the stock market, but I've been learning a ton. I've been like watching videos. I've been applying stuff I've been taking in classes. I have like a whole spreadsheet. I've been just kind of evaluating my own stocks and stuff and trying to find stuff. I'm just trying to learn. I feel like, just be a sponge with it. Like I obviously didn't know the most a few years back with the stock market, but there's nothing it doesn't hurt to learn. So I'm watching stuff. I'd watch a company report earnings. I figure out why, what's going on, why that's happening, applying what I've learned. It's kind of, I'd say I've been getting into that a little bit.
Definitely. That's sweet.
That's how I spent my Saturday night last night. I was just evaluating stocks and researching and learning and watching YouTube on it. So I'd say, I guess that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say it's fun from a Saturday night in college, but it got by.
See, but like if I'm doing a real estate, like anything on Saturday night, like I love it. Like absolutely. Like sometimes I get FOMO when you guys are out like having fun and I'm like sitting here, but like when I'm doing real estate, I'm like, I fucking love it. Like I have no FOMO at all.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Next one.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right. If you could travel to one place in the world, regardless of money, where would it be and why?
Ooh, right now?
Right now.
It doesn't. So right now, where would I be going?
Yep.
So you get me in a couple of weeks. I feel like New York City would be pretty badass. Christmas time. I've always wanted to go. I know it's not even far. Like I could easily do that. I plan to, but that's something I would do. I don't know. I feel like I need like just a good ass vacation, like a just nice like Cancun or just like a nice beach, lay there and do nothing for a week, man. This semester's been dragging on. Like I've been like it's been killing me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd say probably either the beach or, I'll just say New York City. I want to see it. It's on my bucket list. I don't know why. Just Times Square, all that fun, the lights. I don't know. I think that's got to be like one of the coolest things. It's my freaking wallpaper on my computer. So I'm going to make it happen.
I like that. That one's realistic too, because you could like go over one of our breaks if you really wanted to.
For sure. It's a little expensive this holidays. I'm spending a lot of money on other people. Not the worst thing, but I just can't find it.
Yeah.
I'd have a better chance probably over the summer when I'm working. Like, obviously I'm hoping to have a job or, making some more actual money. So like that'll help. But like school year, it's like you got to limit as a college kid. You got to limit your spendings. And like I'd rather spend more on other people for the holidays than go to New York City for myself personally.
Definitely. I agree. I definitely agree.
How about you?
I'm going to say Scotland. I want to play all those golf courses over there.
Yeah, I wanted to, and then someone had a good point. It's always rainy and shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not like
I'm all over that.
You're right.
Like, I hate playing in the rain, but if I'm there, I'm just gonna soak it up. Like, I want it.
No, you're right.
I honestly
you're right.
want it to be like 100 miles per hour wind when I'm there. Like, I want it to be insane. I want to get that full experience. Like, I don't want to go there and it be like no wind, like perfect. Like, that's not what it's about.
For sure, I get you.
Yeah.
There's also something about spending the money. Especially like I said, right now as a college kid, you go over and spend crazy bozo bucks on that, and you're just playing in the rain and the shit weather. Like then it's kind of like, eh.
Yeah, no, that's definitely yeah.
I like those. I like both those.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Give it to me.
We have, what is your favorite part about having sponsored athletes? That's another good question. I like that.
Honestly, we've made some friends out of it. It's pretty cool.
That's facts. That's what my answer would have been.
Like
really good group of kids for never talking to people. This is why you need to step out of your comfort zone and just like find like random people.
Definitely.
Like we talk to these guys like a few times a week. We have a group chat, awesome group of dudes.
Yeah.
Like we said, we wanted females. No one applied. So if you're a female out there, we're going to keep dropping it. We'd love to add you to the team. Great group of dudes, except Noah Hughes today. All right, Noah, I hope you're listening to this, bud. He said the Bengals were going to beat the Browns, so I kicked him from the group chat. Browns won. I added him back and said, yeah, good game. He's a Browns fan, second favorite team apparently. But yeah, so yeah, great group of dudes.
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Dude lives in Virginia, so I get where he's coming from. Like he was unbiased. Like I get it. But yeah, definitely you just need to say the Browns are going to win every week, regardless of who we are playing. Just get used to that, Noah. But yeah, for sure, just friendship, and honestly, like. Most of them are super appreciative of being sponsored by anything because at the D2, D3 level, you don't get very much recognition, unfortunately. So most of them are really, really appreciative of that.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. Great group of guys. Like I said, they're just, like you just said, they're very appreciative of what we're doing. They're, they believe in what we're doing. We believe in what they're doing. It's kind of a cool little partnership we got going.
Definitely.
Appreciate all those guys. Shout out the boys.
Sure. Love it. All right, next one. This had to come from Cam, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. 100%.
Squatty potty or no squatty potty?
You know what? Let's not even elaborate. No squatty potty. Never used one.
What?
Never used one.
Well, that's your first mistake.
Well, do you own one?
No.
So don't tell me you're pro squatty potty. You'd own one. Potty. If you were pro squatty potty, you'd have spent the $25 and ordered one. You'd have one in your toilet right now.
No, there are a lot of things that I don't have that I love. I love that.
What? Like what? Like what? That you would have in your control that you could go get easily.
It's like a treat. It's like a special treat. When anytime shit at Cam's house, I use it. Yes. Yeah.
But you use it because it's at your feet. You got nowhere else to put your feet.
No, it's tucked away. You got to pull it out.
Squatty potty's overrated.
You can't say that though. You've never used it.
Yeah, and my insides are working just fine without it.
It's next level. You just got to try it.
I don't know. I get it, but no, you don't need a squatty potty.
No, definitely not. But if it's there, I'm using it every time.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't agree. I don't think a squatty potty is essential. I'm a no squatty potty.
Okay.
I think they're great. I'm not going to trash anyone who uses one, but like, I don't think I'd need one to live. So no squatty potty. I can move on with the rest of my life without a squatty potty. If I was told today that I could never use a squatty potty again, I'd be like, okay, I'd move on.
It's because you don't know what you've missed out on.
You can't say that and not own one. That's all I'm saying. If you really used that squatty potty and it was so life-changing, you would have went out and bought one.
It wasn't. It was a convenience thing. It's there, so it's awesome. It's so great.
I don't buy it. I'm just saying If you really believed in this squatty potty, you would own one. For people that don't know, we're talking about the thing that was on Shark Tank. You put your feet on it when you're using the restroom, taking the number 2. There's something science about it with your knees being elevated. It makes it, I don't know, easier to poop. I don't know. Yeah, it flows out. Whatever. I'm done talking about the squatty potty.
Okay, whatever. All right.
Next one. Speaking of squatty potty, one of the roommates is, I don't know if it's coming into my room or what, is lighting that up.
Oh,
I'm going to cut that, but like, it's gross.
I'm not cutting
Gotta be Matt.
No shot.
Matt, it's got to be Matt. All right. Next question we have. How has podcasting impacted your life?
Connections. Meet new people.
Yeah.
All day.
Cool stories.
Yeah. Like there are so many people, whether it's through Instagram or having them on the show, that I don't know if I would have ever talked to if they weren't on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm texting the roommates to fucking spray some Febreze. It fucking smells.
Squatty potty, man.
Someone's using one.
Oh, that's so great.
That is the ripest shit I've ever fucking smelled in my life. That is fucking nasty.
Every bit of this is going on the pod. I'm not cutting this out
God.
At all.
I've never once smelled someone taking a dump in my room. That is fucking gross. Turn a fucking fan on.
Oh, that's so
Oh my God.
Man.
All right, I'm gonna re-ask that question for the sake of the podcast. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
All right, here we go. I can't even breathe. Ooh. All right, next one we got. How has podcasting impacted your life?
Just definitely meeting new people, whether they've come on the show or if we've been contacted through Instagram or anything like that. Just definitely the connections we've made.
Yeah, I agree. You meet a lot of cool people, hear a lot of cool stories. I agree with that. I'd say the biggest impact it's had on my life is it's made me even realize even more like how much I like talking in front of people. I mean, I know we're not really talking in front of people, but we are talking in front of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's not live, but we're still talking in front of people. I really like it. It fires me up. It gets my, I don't know, like you said, I still like before we like start recording, like I still get like a little bit of chills, like a little bit of like butterflies. Like you kind of like, all right, like how's this one going to go?
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're going to get interviewed for Shrimp Tank. Like, I feel like it just gets the adrenaline.
Yeah.
I love that rush. Like I'll sweat a little bit. I'll have some pitters. I don't care that, you know, that's part of it. Like, I think I love that. Like, I love the butterflies. It keeps me on the edge of my seat. I like it. I don't know. Agree. I'm excited for it.
Yep, for sure.
All right. Next question we got. Do you see this podcast lasting 5+ years? Ooh, another good question.
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't know what it's going to look like, where we're going to live. But yeah, I definitely see it continuing.
Yeah, I agree. I think this podcast is going to continue. It's fun. Like we said, it documents what we're doing. We're just chilling. It takes some time with social medias and everything, but I don't know. I love it. I personally just love getting behind the mic. I like talking. Can't believe that people are still listening to us. I don't know. What are you doing? But no, I think it's going to last. And you know what? Because the more and more people we have on, the more and more positive they have to say about our podcast. Everyone who comes on has a blast coming on to our show. I don't care who it is, you know, what age they've been. Every single person has said the same thing. It's because we get to kind of we kick it back. We just relax. We have fun. We laugh. We smile. We get into deep stories. We do everything on the show. So that's why I think this will last, because I think it's going to be a chain reaction. More and more people are going to want to keep coming on, keep telling their stories, keep wanting people to hear their stories. And I think that's just going to help us. So I'm excited to see where it is in 5 years. I think it's going to look totally different. I will add that. Yeah. But I think we'll be here in 5+ years.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. Cool. All right. Next one. What is your favorite quote ever? It can be from a famous person or not.
I could list a few, but if you're going to top of my head right now without thinking, because I haven't seen that question, is I don't know exactly who was the first to ever say it, but my favorite was, don't complain about having a lot on your plate when your goal was to eat. I've always loved that quote. Because, you get the people that have these large aspirations of, being successful, being rich, being all this stuff. Then they complain when life gets a little hard. Well, if you want to, if you want to eat and you want to be the biggest and best, you can't be afraid to complain when there's a lot of stuff on your plate. I don't know. I've always loved that quote. I think it's a great one. How about you?
I like that. There's a couple that I like, but I think my favorite one is don't wait. The timing will never be just right. I feel like that is so true with anything in life. Anything that you're starting new is never going to feel right because you're not going to be comfortable with it. And how you grow is being uncomfortable. If you're always comfortable with what you're doing, you're remaining the same. You're never growing. You're never experiencing new things. If you don't get butterflies doing something new, then are you really challenging yourself? Because I don't think so.
For sure. I like that. I like that a lot. Good quote. Look at this. We've got through this list pretty quick. We're down to the final question.
Yep.
It's another good one. I don't know if I'm just going to say this one. I don't even know if it's my turn. If you ever have kids, how many kids do you want to have?
2 to 3. 2 to 3, God willing. Yeah, if I get to pick, if it's on me, 2 to 3 kids. Really, honestly, I don't care if they're boys, girls. I'll be happy with whatever. I think kids are so cool.
I agree. I like that. I've always said 2 to 3 for myself, but if I could financially support it, I'd have a couple little Jarets running around. I'd have a few more. Obviously not my full choice.
Right.
There's obviously another half in that decision. I think 3 is a great number. I think it's a good sized family. You fit in a 5-seater family sedan. I think it's awesome.
Yep.
But, and hopefully I'll just buy the bigger Tesla and we'll have a couple extra seats if we have more. But yeah, no, I think 2 to 3 is a good number, but I wouldn't be opposed to having more if like financially it made sense and everything else. But yeah, I think 2 to 3 is a good size family.
Yeah, definitely. That's a big thing for me. I want to be able to financially support my kids so that they can have things that I didn't have. Shout out to my mom. She's done more than I could ever ask for. But I think that like if each generation can give a little bit more like that, that's just cool to see the chain reaction.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You should want to be better. You should want to be better than your parents, and your parents should want you to be better than them. Like,
Absolutely.
I feel like that's a successful relationship with your parents. My parents gave me a ton as a kid. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better childhood or anything like that. They raised me right. They set me off for the real world. I hit the college life and it was, full go. I wasn't, shocked by the idea of having to live by myself, make my own meals, all that stuff. I was chilling, like, because they did a good job of raising me, I think. So yeah, I hopefully I can grow to be, I don't know if I'll ever catch the people they are, but I would love to one day. And then, hopefully my kids can beat that. Like you just said, the chain reaction. I think it goes a long way.
Yeah, for sure.
That good questions, great questions. Yeah. Thanks for sending those in, people, on Instagram and all that good stuff. You people killed it as always.
Always do.
Fans, the best damn fans in the land.
Always support them.
Classic.